Well, hello, welcome from the Queen Mary 2. We've just crossed the Atlantic and we're about to enter New York Harbor. We're actually going to enter in the early hours of the morning, but this video is not about that. It's about our road trip. When we get into New York, we're going to pick up a rental car and drive south to Tennessee, and you're going to come with us. So let's go. It took just under an hour to get off the ship, go through customs, get the bags, and we're in an Uber going to the car rental. Don't expect a glamorous cruise port, by the way. So we made it to the Avis office, and luckily it is empty. We are a bit early actually, an hour early. Excuse the noise, they've got the Hoover going on in the garage. So that's our car for the next 10 days. So do you think this car's going to be big enough for us? Yeah. Not the smallest of cars. Now I have to drive out of New York. Wish me luck. I'll get Mel to film on her phone a bit or something like that, because I'll be concentrating. Well, we picked up the car. The first one was faulty, so this is the second one. So when I showed you in the video before, it's the same model but a different car. And we're coming up to the Verrazano Bridge. And that's the one we went under on the ship a few hours ago.
At Staten Island.
Well, we just stopped at the first service station, Molly Pictures. So the drive out of New York was pretty straightforward. Not the most picturesque drive so far. Pretty grim, to be honest. But there again, we knew this stretch from New York down to Philadelphia was going to be that wonderful. And it's one of the busiest roads. Mel's gone to the shop because she loves going shopping. What goodies is she going to buy? The time says Philadelphia is about an hour away, but there is some traffic, so we'll see. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We've just arrived in Philadelphia.
Yes.
And we're staying at the Moto.
The Moto by Hilton.
Rittenhouse Square, is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yes. And the drive down was okay, busy, but no traffic jams, and it's 20 to 2. Yes. So pretty good going.
Not too bad at all.
Didn't crash the car?
Almost. And it's a Saturday, so that's why it was busy.
Yeah, so it's quite good. There's valet parking. There's no parking for the hotel. There's valet parking directly opposite. It's
literally
not cheap,
opposite.
but it's convenient.
Yeah.
You're driving to a city centre on a Saturday, so that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
So we're going to quickly unpack and get out there and have a look around, because we're only here today, we leave early tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah, I was thinking you should do a quick little look around the room.
Good idea.
Good
Don't we do
idea.
that? Yes, we'll do it just in case. Well, it's not much to it. One of those modern rooms. Big bed. It's, and basically this is it. Big TV. But what's nice is, well, look at it, it's like concrete on the roof.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It's got a nice bathroom.
USBs everywhere.
Yeah.
It's contemporary. And the bathroom is really nice. For the size of the room.
Can you see it?
So basically that's it.
Luggage stores into the bed.
And luggage stores into the bed. So let's get sorted and get out there. And it's St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh my God.
Actually, St. Patrick's Day is on Monday, but
Look at all the people over there.
everyone's dressed up. I think St. Patrick's Day is bigger than it is in Ireland. So what do you think of Philadelphia then?
Well, we're on a Saturday. What do you expect? Busy. But
And St. Patrick's
I wouldn't want to go
weekend.
out tonight. Yeah. I think all you have to do to go to St. Patrick's party in Philadelphia is wear a green t-shirt and, if you're a girl, a cut-off top and dealy boppers. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to, where are we going?
Red Terminal Market.
Reading Terminal Market.
Yeah.
Okay.
that
Well, that's
okay
where
with
we're
you?
going.
There we go.
Let's go. So we've made it now to the Reading Terminal Market. It's busy, but not quite as bad as I thought it would be. It is middle of Saturday afternoon, so it is busy everywhere.
Gator gumbo.
I don't fancy that.
Alligators, why not? Lunch pro boys.
I think we'll go outside.
Yeah,
It's
too busy.
a lot of nice food, but not the most relaxing of places on a Saturday afternoon. Well, that was interesting, but hectic.
Don't go on a Saturday afternoon.
Don't go on a Saturday afternoon. Let's go somewhere quiet just to relax. If there is anywhere quiet. This is the quiet area, but back there, everyone's shouting, there's people preaching.
Calm down.
Everyone's shouting at each other all the time. Calm down. So there it is, the Liberty Bell. We haven't done anything unless we document it. So that was a very brief look at Philadelphia. The road trip continues because we're heading next to where to, Mel?
Staunton, Virginia.
Staunton, Virginia, which is about 5 hours away. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning from Philadelphia. That's where we stayed. The Motor Hotel by Hilton. And our car's parked just there. We were intending to go to the Rocky Steps this morning before we left. But it's the St. Patrick's Day parade. And half the roads are sealed. And we want to get out of the city before it all kicks off. And it kicks off about 9. And it's now 10 past 8. So we want to get out. I didn't know it was on. We're heading out early on the way down to Virginia. So that'll be different. A state we've never been to before. I think we're crossing a few on the way as well. Let's get going, shall we? Let's get going.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello. I won't look at you because I'm driving.
Yes, don't look at me.
Just left Philadelphia. It was quiet on Sunday morning, and we managed to get out before the
St. Patrick's Day Parade. We decided we're going to have a quick stop in Gettysburg. We won't be there long, unfortunately, because we've got a bit of a 5-hour drive ahead of us, 4.5-5-hour drive ahead of us. We'll pop in. It's supposed to be quite a nice pop in. We're supposed to be quite a nice little town.
Without interrupt, have a look at this. What's the name of this place?
Oh yeah, King of Prussia, Norristown. Okay, interesting. Carry on, Marcus. What were you saying?
What I was saying, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a Sunday.
We're going to
The roads are
Gettysburg.
relatively quiet.
Yeah.
And the view is a bit more scenic than yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit greener for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way to our first stop. Our proper first stop overnight again is going to be, I make no sense whatsoever, but you know what I mean, Staunton, Virginia, in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Marcus, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
In the Blue
Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine. Okay, I apologise for my singing, viewers.
We've just stopped at a rest area, about an hour out of Philadelphia. What road are we on?
I don't know.
I know this road goes west to Pittsburgh, I know that, but we'll be turning off. So, there's Mel.
Just had an experience in a service station.
I had an experience. What was that then?
I just love going in American service stations.
She loves going in the shops.
I love it.
And I just filled up the car, which is this big thing, with petrol. And I filled up the tank. I was on just a quarter of the tank. And I filled up for $55. Not too bad. I know it's more expensive than it used to be, but it's still cheap compared to our prices. Should we get going again?
Yeah, I got biscuit you, if you.
Exciting views of petrol station forecourts.
I'm trying to video because there's a sign that said, oh, it's coming up, it's coming up. This is interesting. Look at this. Heidelberg, East Berlin. Heidelberg, Marcus. So, I bet there's a lot of German people around here, do you think? Okay, so we've got to Gettysburg and it's quite a nice area. Oh, nice area. We're going to try and find the historical sites.
The weather's not too good though.
The weather isn't brilliant. We'll see what we can do now. I think it's free to see the battlefield, not for the museum. So it's only a whistle stop. It was a last minute thing we decided to do this, Marcus, wasn't it? Oh, look at this. Look at Hotel Gettysburg. Looks nice. Oh, look, there's a pub there. Pub and restaurant. Wow, this is a wealthy area. You can tell, can't you? Look at these houses. Look at these buildings. Do you want me to go back to my maps, Marcus? Or are we gonna just look for signs? So where's the parking? Surely there's got to be parking. I do not know what is happening. So we found it. It was only another half a mile or quarter of a mile. Now I don't know how this works. If we pay for parking or what. I know.
Head southwest on Gettysburg National Military Park.
Thank you.
Continue on Gettysburg National Military Park for
Parking straight on.
3/4 of a mile, it says. Gosh. Okay. Hey.
Well, hello. We've done a short diversion to Gettysburg. We couldn't miss it out, could we?
No.
Unfortunately, the weather's a bit ropey. It's windy and wet. So I don't know how much we can see. I think I may record bits on the phone if it's really wet.
Yes.
But let's go and see what we can discover.
I apologise. It is going to be a very, very short stop.
Yeah, we've got another 3.5 hours drive ahead of us.
Yeah, and I need a cup of tea. Sorry.
But we'll have a quick look round. The actual town of Gettysburg looks really nice as well, doesn't it?
It's very wealthy.
A very interesting part of the world. So let's go and look at the battlefield, the famous Gettysburg battlefield. So we've been here, the famous Gettysburg Address, and we've actually been to Springfield, Illinois.
We have, yes.
Yeah, that's where we lived. We're now having a quick look round the Gettysburg battle site. It's a big area, it's a national park. But this area, at the Gettysburg National Cemetery, was the site of the famous Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln. This memorial behind me commemorates Lincoln's famous Gettysburg Address on the 19th of November 1863. Well, if you're American, you probably know this already, but the Battle of Gettysburg took place in 1863 in the American Civil War. It lasted 3 days, and it was the bloodiest battle in the Civil War, I think, in American mainland history. And there were about 50,000 casualties. But it was the turning point in the Civil War. The Union Army won, and like I said, it was a turning point that led to the end of the Civil War. So we're just gonna go back to the car and head down to Virginia now. But on the way, we're gonna go past a big memorial we saw, so we're gonna stop there. Let's go. And the rain's starting again. It is just like being back home. Anyway, very interesting. There's a lot to see. This is just a fraction. There is an auto tour, as they call it. You can drive around to various sites from the battle, and there's no charge for that. We've now come up to the Pennsylvania Memorial, and back in 1863 this was on the front line of the battle, and this area was called Cemetery Ridge. So that was a quick tour of the Gettysburg battle site, but now we're going to get back in the car and drive all the way down to Virginia. Another 3 hours, I think, at least. Mel's there already? Ready to go now?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
We'll see you down there.
Okay.
Hello viewers. We've just left Gettysburg and we're driving south, and we've just entered a new state. Maryland. How do you say it? Maryland, not Maryland. Maryland. Americans, correct me. Anyway, we haven't been to this state before. That's another one off the list.
Ooh, there we go. You frightened me when you said, "Whoa, we're in a new state."
Yeah. Anyway.
That's what you wanted to say, is it?
That's what I wanted to say.
Okay then.
We're crossing Tom's Creek.
Oh, Tom. Just put nice music over this bed. With the Orinoco flows.
I scenes coming up, just don't do it.
My scenes coming up, don't talk. You're miserable.
We've just stopped briefly at the border of West Virginia, another new state to us. We've still got about 2 hours drive to go. We've actually stopped at the West Virginia Welcome Centre.
Sorry.
Mel was nagging me to say something.
Was I?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want you to go over to the sign over the.
I thought you were going to start singing or something.
No, only by the sign.
Country roads.
No, don't stop. Let's go over to the sign. We're going over to the sign. It has to be done. Look at the sign.
Yeah.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. That's it. Marcus is going to come into the chorus with me.
On that note, we better leave before we get run out of the state already.
Come on, Marcus, come and sing with me.
No, back in the car, wrong side.
You're my John Denver,
wrong
Marcus.
side.
You're my John Denver. So, Marcus, where are we now?
In Virginia somewhere.
In Virginia. There's lots of mountains around you. Are they the Blue Ridge Mountains? We're not 100% sure. There's a lot of mountains, as you can see. But it's got the... I know, it feels more... It's greener. It's more manicured, isn't it? I don't know. It seems like we're going into a greener area. So we're driving into Staunton. And it looks a nice area. Houses look lovely and it's very leafy and green. So these are some of the houses driving into Staunton.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto East Frederick Street.
There?
I think so.
No, not according to this, it's not.
Your destination is on the right.
Is this cyber parking?
We made it to Staunton, Virginia, and this is Hotel 24 South. It's a historic hotel.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very relaxing.
Nice. Yeah. It was a good price too.
Yeah.
£100 for this.
Yeah, so you had a good time as well. With a stop at Gettysburg. We arrived about 4:45.
We did.
Maybe a bit earlier.
So we're going to go now and have a little look around the town.
It's a Sunday evening, so it's quiet, but look at it.
Lovely.
Nice and relaxing. So we're going to have a quick look around the town. It is quiet because it's Sunday, but we'll see. And the weather's really good as well. We came with warm clothes, but in the car was 76.
It's quite warm.
Yeah, and it is warm, like
It's the middle of March.
not bad.
Okay,
We don't know where we're going, but I think it's quite a small town. Although it's a Sunday evening, will anything be open?
Yeah, at about 5 o'clock, I think. I think some things were open till 2 to 3 and they've closed.
That's the thing when you do a road trip. You end up in towns like these, where you don't often visit as a tourist, coming from the UK. Now look at this, they've got a Cabra Heritage Museum. Let's go take a look. Look at that one there, the wooden one.
Yeah. I'm sure I had a camera like that on the top, but my dad had one.
I remember my dad had something like that.
Yeah.
But he had to look down on it from above.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't get over the weather. It's really warm. And all the shops are independent ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a noise coming from somewhere. But if you didn't know, my parents ran a jewellers and clock shop in Porthcawl, known as the Clock Shop. Just like my dad's. We're no longer accepting clocks for repair. And look at this shop. It's like a antique, vintage, all sorts of stuff.
Boys' tool chest markers. Did you have anything like that? You
I did.
One handsaw, one mallet, one rule, one triangle, one crayon, sandpaper.
And it comes with a pipe.
Pipe. Oh yeah.
Start them young. These trains are so long. It's still going. How long has it been going for now? Any sign of it ending yet? Nope. There's more to come. It's incredible. Well, to give you some context, it's been nearly 5 minutes. Well, I think we have to leave the train. We have to be somewhere. Yeah. Well, that was for you train spotters. That was incredible. About 6 or 7 minutes. So it's about 4:30. We're going to unwind with a glass of cider. Although when I did order it, I thought I was getting a pint. It's a craft cider place. Cider's from Mars in Staunton.
Mine's made from blackberries.
It's nice. I'm not usually a cider drinker, but it's nice and dry.
I am a cider drinker.
Don't start singing the Wurzels. So I think we'll see you tomorrow now, won't we?
We will.
When the road trip continues. Some more exciting driving and Mel in the car for 5 hours.
Singing.
Got second thoughts. Should have flown.